Transformers issue number 23. That's right, folks. We are nearing the end of this particular run on Transformers. This is the penultimate issue for Daniel Warren Johnson. And it feels like it. Holy shit, does a lot of stuff happen in this issue. It gets really intense and emotional, and this entire run has been about the ramifications of war and how it affects your mind and how you can just keep going on. And I think this issue really well depicts that feeling of how scary and dark it is just to be in a world that's chaotic and destroying itself. It's kind of amazing. So this issue opens up and we see Shredhead make it to Earth. He's in the Pacific Ocean. He realizes he has to go find Carly, so that's what he's going to do. Meanwhile, in Chicago, it is the final stand of the Autobots and Decepticons. It ain't looking good. They're just trying to hold off long enough for maybe somebody to fix Optimus and maybe he can help them. But it ain't looking good. Nothing they can do is truly working. And Megatron's like, all right, the plan's in place. We showed the humans that there's nothing left to save them. We're good. We're just going to have all our forces move in and take shit over. Let's do it. Meanwhile, Optimus is in the Hall of Primes. Is that what it's called? Oh, I feel so stupid for not knowing that. Anyways, the coloring changes for that. It's more like classic comic booky stuff. It's really cool. The dot line work. It's really awesome. But there's some weird tendril grid webs that are taking over the place, and they wrapped Optimus in them. And he starts having diluted memories of weird children and robot children, and that's when he walks into Sparky, and Sparky shows up and climbs in Optimus as he's turning into a truck. And you gotta help me. Let's go, Optimus. You gotta follow my lead. Let's go. Meanwhile, we go to the planetarium where the Autobots have the last of the humans that are still in the area, and they're standing over the body of Optimus, hoping there's something they can do. But nobody really thinks there's anything that could happen. They could have a final stand and maybe save people. But that's when, the doctor from the previous issue shows up and he goes, look, I'm sorry to interrupt whatever's going on here, but we have refugees here, and, we all think we're going to die, so they'd like to pay their respects to this hero who saved them. And this is the thing where when I read this book, I genuinely don't think Robert Kirkman can do this. I don't think he can do this as effectively as Daniel Warren Johnson, which is just have these humans who all think they're going to die, have nowhere left to go, literally go to Optimus and just pray to him I was trapped in Seattle and I thought I was going to be crushed by a skyscraper until you stopped it. And we were in Tacoma and we thought we were going to die and you saved us, you rescued us. And you see broken people with children. And it's actually really smart. It handles it so beautifully. And then we see the final person pay their respects is Carly. And she shows up with Ultra Magnus. And since we're in the planetarium, the forces of Decepticons are moving in on it. The building's going to collapse. And that's when Ultra Magnus, he steps up in a way that the pacifistic nature of the character hasn't done yet in this book. He's all my life I want to be just like Optimus, and I thought that was impossible, but I realized what it takes to be a leader and how to be a strong, good person, and I didn't know how to be brave until he showed me, so if this is where we're going to fall, then we're going to do it here, protecting these people. We can all die protecting this planet and these people for Optimus, and I really like the page that is just so close up on Ultra Magnus saying, for Optimus Prime. That is a poster if I ever saw one. Holy shit, it looks incredible. It looks incredible. So then Ultra Magnus rallies the forces of the remaining Autobots. They leave the planetarium, and it is just a big fight. It is the final Decepticons, and it is the final Autobots, and they're all fighting each other in beautiful spectacle. It looks so good. It's really impactful when you see these people, or these robots, I should say, just beating each other up. And then the final panel of the whole battle is Beachcomber watching with a scared look in his face, horrified at what he's seeing, with his visor reflecting the flames of the chaos. That is the subtlety I don't know Kirkman can pull off. Meanwhile, back in the Hall of Primes, Sparky and Optimus are going on their journey. We're starting to see like paralleling moments of like Optimus as the father figure to the Autobots and Sparky as the father to Spike. Kind of showing that Bumblebee represents Spike to Optimus and that kind of thing. They go further on down there, and we see like Sparky has like a monument in the Hall of Primes because they're like connected through the Matrix or whatever. But as they keep going on, we'll get to what's happening to them. Back in the fight, Starscream goes against Megatron's wishes, and he goes in to like finally kill Optimus. And he has his sights on Carly, who's sitting on top of him. And right before Starscream kills Carly, Beachcomber jumps in the way, sacrificing himself. And he's like, I'd rather be protecting you than hurting anyone else. And like, he dies. And I'm like, no, not Beachcomber, no. Oh, it's so powerful. It is unbelievably powerful stuff. I mean, he's a character that was destined to get the bullet, I think, eventually. And I like that it's a sacrificial act more so than he finally snaps and kills somebody. This is more impactful. So they go through the monument of Sparky in like the Hall of Primes. And they see like the Matrix in there and like Spike's kind of like weirdly connected to it. And another beautiful panel and another beautiful page, I should say. You see that Sparky reunites with his son and he's like, oh, my boy. And then like we reenact the same panel, but it's Optimus Prime saying to his beautiful boy Bumblebee, and then you see Optimus with the other fallen Autobots like Ratchet and Prowl, and you're just like, oh, god damn it, like this is really well handled. But all this was to get Sparky to go through the Matrix and finally like sever his connection to Optimus, letting himself heal. And then he's just like, my son tried to save you, now let me save you. And just make sure my son will never be alone. And you'll take care of him. And he's like, I promise. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, I know Warren Johnson's good at this stuff. I think this is the issue that handles it the best. Just like, here's how scary and broken war is and how no one comes out okay. It's just people losing their minds in the worst ways, whether it's just, I think I'm going to die, so I'm just going to pray. Or just, I've finally lost it and everything I believed in is falling apart around me. Like, he's handling it so well. It's incredible. So Sparky sacrifices himself. It's just enough for right before Megatron comes in to kill Optimus. He gets back up. He's like, this place is under my protection. And this is it. This is the final moment. One shall stand and one shall fall. And that's where the book ends. Optimus is like getting his arm back in place. But it's just unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff. It looks so good. It is so well depicted. It is so well handled. I am utterly impressed that a Transformers comic book that's 23 issues into its run has this much weight and gravitas to it. You don't see that. How many other books in the 23rd issue have this much going for it? It's unbelievable. Everyone is doing their best work. I'm not kidding. This is unbelievable. I am very curious to see how we're going to end this part of the run. And I'm very worried that a relaunch is going to kill some of the weight of this. We'll see what happens. But holy shit. So, Transformers issue number 23. I am going to give a 9 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And, of course, you can catch me in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.